Hey YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, how are you? Today is a very special little video to film because I talked about this in Wednesday's upload, but I did not work last week. Given that I am a casual employee, I was off sick and I obviously did not work, which meant I therefore did not get paid. So this video is here today because of you guys. Now I'm gonna have to pause here because I think my Amazon delivery is here, so bear with me. I feel so bad. I scared the bejesus out of her and she scared the bejesus out of me. Package is here, but I'll get to that momentarily. As I was saying, this is 100%, possible because you guys supported me during my Black Friday sale. So I am feeling all the feels and all very grateful for this. So I decided to take, I can't remember what percentage I figured it out to be. It was pretty much 100. I left a bit in the account, obviously just to cover postage and the fees and things that will come out from Etsy and Shopify and all the rest. But let's give this a count, and I've got myself a little plan over here with my cash stuffing planner of what we're doing with this. So let's go. We have 100, 150, 200, 250, I can't even count, 1, 2, 250, 300, 350, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 540, 550, 560. So $560 that I have here to stuff. Again, only because of you, and yes, I'm feeling very grateful. It was a very crazy couple of days with Black Fridays. I would, get all my orders up to date, and then my little phone would go cha-ching and I'd have another one. And there was a few moments where I just found myself standing in my kitchen, like very overwhelmed with gratitude and appreciation. So I don't think I can say it enough, but thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you times 1 million billion infinity. So, okay. Let's start. I think we'll start off with the bills and we will get all of that done and dusted. Or shall I open this first? Because I can't decide. I'm just gonna rip. So I did some of my own Black Friday shopping. The last thing that I wanted to purchase for Black Friday was my new phone, because this phone is, I've got like 5 gig of storage remaining. If I film a video that's about 15 minutes long, that's about 3 gig. So I'm really scared that this thing is gonna conk out on me while I'm halfway through filming this, but I'll just have to keep checking it as I'm going along. So I obviously saved up for well over a year to buy a new phone this Black Friday. So I got my phone. It was the Samsung Galaxy 23 Ultra. I've got the 21 at the moment, so I'm very excited to get the 23 Ultra. And I ended up having, so I saved $1,500 in cash, plus I had this $100 gift card. So the phone ended up costing me, I think it was $1,190, I think. So that was with a $500 off Black Friday sale discount thing. And then I also got $320 off for trading in my phone. So when my new phone arrives, hopefully in the next couple of days, I'm trading in this one that I'm currently filming on. I've got to send that off and all the rest. So because it was only $1,100 or just over, I had a little bit of extra money set aside. So I decided to get myself a Fandangle phone case. So I'm very excited to pop this on. It's got the front cover, back cover. It's got a little stand on the back of it too, which I really like. So it's got the screen guards. It's unobstructed wireless charging, military grade protection. So yes, we shall see. I got that just off Amazon, so I'm excited to pop that on. And then as I was looking through this binder to see what I wanted to put this money towards, I realized I still had this gift card. So expiry in 2026. So I'm gonna keep this here to the side because I potentially have an idea of what I would like to spend that $100 on. But we'll see. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can maybe talk about that a little bit more. But let's jump in and let's stuff some of this money. So what I plan on doing today, I'm planning on putting $10. Sorry, I just had to figure out my denominations of what I want to use this for. So I'm putting today $10 into subscription. The reason for that, 5, 10, I'm pretty sure I'm just using two $5 notes. Reasoning for that is I've got January's payment and then I've got February's payment. So February for Spotify is fully funded. So I had an email asking me how my thinking was to get myself a month ahead on bills. So basically all I did to start this process was I started with Spotify. It was my smallest bill. It's, $13. And I thought if I can get ahead of that, a month ahead of that, perfect, So I just, when I had an extra $5, I put that into my Spotify, whatever it might have been. And then I just built on that until I had enough for that bill to be a month ahead. And then I started on, my next biggest bill, which was car insurance. And I put a $20 here or a $5 there just to try and build that up to get myself a month ahead. Ideally, my next goal is to get myself 2 months ahead. So that is what we're working towards now. It is currently, I've got December's bills all in the bank ready to be paid. And then I've got here January and February. So I'm 2 months ahead on my Spotify. So I'm just sort of restarting that process over again to try and get me further ahead, if that makes sense. I could stop now that I had January in here, I could stop and not put any money towards that, but I want to keep building on that and getting myself to be ahead on those bills. I hope that description made some kind of sense because, yeah, try my best. All right, so January and February for Spotify, we good, we're done. What I'm doing today, I'm also popping $100 into my health insurance. So we have here at the moment, basing on, January being my increased amount for my insurance premium because I have to upgrade my cover because I'm old and I don't want to get charged on my tax for not having private health insurance. So $120 is my January payment. I'm adding $100 today, and this is going to be my February payment. So we are now officially January and February ahead on Spotify and health insurance. And what I might do, I might just leave the coloring in of my tracker for the moment, because in the next couple of weeks I am going to pull all of these for the month of January just to have them ready in my account. I've already popped my rent payment for January into my account, so that's sitting there. So I just have to, get Spotify, health insurance, car insurance pulled out of here and popped back into the bank. But I'm also going to be popping some money into car insurance. So I'm basing this off, what did I do, $60? $60 as January's payment. I'm going to be adding another $20, which will be February's payment organized as well. So I think I'm going to have to double check myself, but I think I can now go into my little journal thing that I've got going on, and I think I can tick off all of February's bills and say that they are fully funded. So that is very exciting. I now just have to focus on rent, my weekly variable expenses, and all the rest. So I won't color in the car insurance either for the time being. I think I'll just leave that as it is. Okay, I wanted some of this money over here to go towards some fun things as well as some adult things. So what I'm going to do today is just pop $50 into my rent envelope, and that is getting me started for February. So we are $50 on our way towards February's rent, and I will be using the vast majority of my next few pays because I am working some mad, crazy, extended Christmas trading hours. The store that I'm working at is open until 9 p.m. I'm pretty sure every night, and then even on like a Sunday they're opening earlier than the 11 a.m. So give me that $44 an hour on a Sunday. I am very excited for that. So yes, I picked up a heap of shifts at another store as well. So I worked it out between now, I'm filming this a few days early because I've obviously got to work all weekend and I didn't want to madly rush and try and think about doing this video. But between now and Christmas Day, I will have a total of 6 days off. So I'm going to be, most days I think I'm working 6 days a week. Some days, some weeks it's 5. I think I've got 1 week there where I'm working 4 days. So that's going to be a nice little holiday for me. But yes, $50 towards rent for February. That is very exciting. I'm very happy with that. Gifts, I'm not popping any money towards that, and fitness is not getting any money today. So that is the bills portion done. I'm going to be spending some time in my fun binder, which is exciting. So whenever I have a little bit of extra money, I can never say no to my adventure fund. And today, Adventure is going to get $50. I'm really hanging out to go away. I'm obviously in the process of clearing off this phone in order to get it, factory reset and all the rest. So I have moved all of my photos and videos and things from this phone onto my hard drive on the computer. And I was looking through all like the Carragini photos and Exmouth and even all like the holidays we've done down south. I just really want to go camping. And I just really want to like shut off for like 2 days. My other half is coming home on Wednesday the 6th, and I'm basically working the entire time, and he is just madly doing courses and training. He's trying to get all of this stuff done in the week that he's home and all done before Christmas. So I'm gonna suggest to him that maybe after the new year we go and take a couple of days. Just doesn't even have to be anywhere far or fancy. I just want to go for a couple of days and just be in nature because that makes me very happy. So that's why I wanted to put $50 in here today, just to give this a little bit of a boost. Obviously with camping, you don't need to pay for a hotel or do anything fancy like that. That's more just covering, a fuel cost, food cost, whatever it might be. But in Adventure now we have $100, $150, $200, $225 plus $100 in the bank. I don't know why my voice did that. We had $325 in Adventure. So I think that would be more than enough just to take couple of days, couple of nights, and go somewhere and just chillax, because for the week that he's home, like I say, we're not going to see each other really, and he's not here for Christmas. He actually flies in on my birthday, so it is my birthday at the end of the month, so that's a nice little birthday gift for me. And all of my shifts then, aside from a couple of public holidays and a few days after Christmas, all my shifts will be done, and then my casual contract expires on the 8th of January. So yes, I might talk about that a little bit more over the next few videos. I'll see how I go. All right. Just as I can't go past adventure, I can't go past fun and not put money into fun. So I'm putting $50 in there. That brings us up to $100 in there. So I can always utilize the fun envelope to coincide with my adventure fund. So I like having that flexibility with this envelope. It's just anything fun, anything that I find fun, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I said in Wednesday's video, but I went and got my hair cut, so I want to top this up just a tiny little bit. So I'm just popping $20 in there today to bring us up to $70 back in there. The only thing that I need to, or want to do, is go and book myself a bloody laser appointment. But yes, I might have to just see if I can do that. I really, smart me, would have been booking myself some appointments during their Black Friday sale, but I'm only getting small areas done, so it's not, you know, a huge wild expense, and I only go every 6 months maybe now, because I'm in that maintenance phase. Okay, home is getting nothing. Savings challenges and splurge are going to get some money. So what I'm doing, I am fully funding $100 my January splurge amount. So that is one less thing that I need to worry about. I'm very excited. So that can sit in there for the time being. And then let's give this a count. We've got 51, 140, 150, 160. So if my math is mathin', we should have $160, and that will fully fund my January weekly variable expenses. I'm very, like I say, very grateful for all of your support on Black Friday, on the website, on Etsy, here, on this channel, on these videos. It's just, it's very nice that I can use this money, given that I haven't worked because I wasn't well. So again, I can't say thank you enough. I can't. But let's fill this in. Let's see if my math is correct. So we have, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to do $20, and that is going to fill in my row of $5 notes. I don't have one handy, but I've obviously got this 26 envelopes. I've got the 50 envelopes, and I've just popped on both Etsy and the website a 100 envelope challenge. So that is not just your standard 1 through to 100, because we here aren't lucky enough to have $1 bills like America has. So my 100 envelope challenge is basically like this one. It's in denominations of 5. So it's a little bit more than what you would save in your standard 1 to 100 envelopes. But yeah, I wish I had one here handy so I could show you, but yes, that one is online. I don't know if I'm not in a place to be able to attempt that. My goal is to just keep ticking over these bills and things while I've got the income from my work and from Etsy and whatnot coming through. All right, enough jibber jabbering. Let me actually check that I haven't just talked my phone into no storage. We're still good, but I don't have very long left. It's going to cut out, and this has gone on for far too long. So let's go. Let's do $10. I will show off in the next couple of days when my new phone arrives. I am so excited to not have to delete things every friggin', 5 minutes. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. Let's just go 20. That's done. So let's go 25, 45, 65, 70, 80, 95, 110. That equals up. That's correct. Look at me doing maths on the fly. This is such a big relief to have this savings challenge done, to have my splurge for January done. I'm really glad I can now focus my attention to February, knowing that I have so much work coming up. Like I say, I'm only going to have 6 days off. And outside of that, I'm still going to be, filming videos and packing orders and doing all of that. So I've really got to manage my time as best as I possibly can. I'm also trying to get all of my Christmas stuff done. My Secret Santa has not put their wish list in my little family Facebook group yet, so I haven't been able to go and buy their present. So yeah, I'm gonna have to crack the whip again and be like, hey, tell me what you want so I can go buy it and get myself organized for Christmas, because I don't have a lot of time. Once I film this video, I'm also going down to Red Rooster because I am in charge of the chickens this year. Every year we just get a couple of chickens from Red Rooster, pre-cut, boom, done. Nobody's cooking, chickens on Christmas Day in my family. So I'm going to go down to Red Rooster and I'm going to order my chickens to collect on Christmas Day. So there's a little hack for you. If you don't want to cook, Red Rooster will be open on Christmas Day. I hope they are getting paid handsomely to be there for that. Ooh, look at it. All right, let's count this. We have 51, 152, 253, 354, 450, 470, 490, 510, 520, 530, 540, 550, 555, $560. I can't believe this is done. And then if we add in our $200 from splurge money, we have our $760 there ready to take on January and all of my weekly variable expenses. So again, completely impossible without your help and support over this past week, past forever, to be honest, but more so this past week, because I was obviously able to utilize this money from my Black Friday sales. So I hope by the time you're watching this, all of your parcels are getting to you, or they are very close to getting to you. And like I say, if you were one of the ones who managed to get yourself some cash back in your order, just let me know that you received it. I hope that, it makes you smile a little bit. It's just something small that I wanted to do to give back. I did not anticipate the love and support that I got that Black Friday weekend. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think I can say that enough. I'm going to pop this money here into my little bank bag. And I'm going to write myself a little note that says January weekly variable expenses. So I know what is going on with that. I think, to be honest, I'll just pop that in there. And that will, for the time being, remind me what I'm doing. So there is no rest for the wicked. I am clearing this thing off and we're starting on February immediately. I'll obviously do February splurge, February weekly variable expenses. I've got February's Spotify, car insurance, health insurance all done. I need to work on rent for February, and I also need to do a health. I do a little electronic transfer every month into my health account, and I need to get some money towards my rego and my car insurance, because that'll all be due and here before we know it. I think March is when my rego is due. I think I've got enough there to cover it, and I will have enough to cover it before it's due with the transfers that I need to make. But that is more than enough chitty chat from me. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you so much. This video is only here because of you guys showing me some love and support on Black Friday. So I am very, very, very appreciative. If you haven't seen on Instagram, I'm currently running a 12 days of Christmas as well. So every single day there will be a different discount, a different offer. So keep an eye on it. If you don't have Instagram, then I might see if I can figure out some way of popping that onto YouTube somehow. But I will keep you in mind for that. And like I say, keep an eye on Instagram for the 12 days of Christmas. I'm very excited to do that and to launch that. Again, it's just another way for me to say thank you and do some discounts. I don't normally do any sales or discounts or things like that on the website, but I just thought let's do Black Friday and let's do 12 days of Christmas, because that'll be a little bit fun. So if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, leave me an envelope emoji in the comments, and again, thank you, and I will see you very soon in the next one.